So the big tax question is this: how do wealthy people keep their money working for them when selling their business, real estate, or other highly appreciated assets without paying hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars in tax? What if we, as business and real estate owners who have poured blood, sweat, and tears to growing our wealth, and who didn't hire expensive tax attorneys and CPAs to map out an exit strategy, knew their secrets? Instead of recreating the wheel, why can't we just model the way they deferred 30 to 50% in tax, paid off debt, funded their next business dream, and most importantly, leave a financial legacy to give to the causes we believe in most? What if their secrets weren't complicated at all, and you just need a guide who is a few steps ahead of you? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. My name is Brett Swarts, and welcome to Capital Gains Tax Solutions. And welcome to the Capital Gains Tax Solutions podcast, where we believe most high net worth individuals and those who help them struggle with clarifying their capital gains tax deferral options. Not having a clear plan is let me start over. Did I say, okay, let me start over. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Capital Gains Tax Solutions podcast, where we believe most high net worth individuals struggle with clarifying their capital gains tax deferral options. Not having a clear plan is the enemy, and using a proven tax deferral strategy, such as the Deferred Sales Trust, is the best way for you to grow your wealth. Hey, I'm your host, Brett Swarts, and each episode I'm joined by some of the best financial independents and passive income wealth advisors in the world, where they share their ideas, deal stories, and inspiration. So together we can make complex tax deferral strategies simple and passive income plans achievable. Hey, our next guest is a commercial real estate and real estate expert. He hosts a podcast called the Real Estate Locker Room Show, and it's a fantastic podcast, everything real estate. And he's going to share some knowledge, and he can be found at johncarneyonline.com. And John, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me, Brett.
So John, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Really excited to have you on the show. So would you give our listeners just a little bit about your background and your current focus?
Yeah, sure. I'm right now I'm in the multi-family business. The Landmark company is based out in Cleveland, Ohio, is a 2-family business. It started by my father and his partner, Bob Raines. And they started back in the 90s, and I started working for them, pushing a broom in the labor union. Now I'm on the development team, and we own and manage downtown Cleveland and Indianapolis multifamily apartment buildings, and we're looking at ground up construction projects. I shouldn't say we were looking at them. We're in the middle of the development phase of ground up construction projects here in Cleveland. Beautiful. And Cleveland, LeBron James, are you a fan? A huge fan. I'm a huge fan of athletes that separate themselves from everybody else in the field, right? In LeBron James is one of them. And I don't know that it's all talent. I think his work ethic and his drive and his leadership qualities, both on and off the court are reasons why, I'm drawn to him. Basketball is not my sport. If you guys want to see something funny, ask me to hold a basketball.
Love that. And I'm a huge fan of LeBron too. And I think you're exactly right. It's the intangibles, and it's what he's doing off the court, as well as his drive to succeed and help others. So that being said, John, we're asking the one question on this short intro show. And that question has to do with capital gains tax deferrals. So what's the one, biggest challenge or frustration you, a client or a partner, has had with the capital gains tax deferral strategy?
Well, I would say not understanding all the different options that are out there, to defer your tax and your capital gain, and then reinvest in another asset class. So I just feel that, for me personally, I haven't sold anything recently, but when I do, I want to make sure that I have the right people and the right knowledge.
Absolutely. Not having clarity on the different options can be frustrating and kind of debilitating, right? Because then you end up not taking action, or your deal is going to close, and then all this pressure comes and you're not equipped or empowered with it. So clarity is absolutely something that's super important. And of course, you want to go with a proven, track record and professionals to help you execute that. So that is what we offer here at Capital Gains Tax Solutions, and it's what the podcast is all about. So I appreciate you sharing that. So we're going to have a full episode here coming up that's going to be released soon. We're going to dive into multifamily investing with John Carney. But that being said, John, if listeners want to listen to you right now, what's the best place for them to find you?
If people want to find me right now, you can go to johncarneyonline.com, and you can tune into the podcast there. It's the Real Estate Locker Room Show. It's everywhere: iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify. That's how you can get a little bit more information there. But you can also find me on Facebook and Instagram, and shoot me a message, and I'd be happy to connect.
Beautiful. Thanks, John, for being on the show, and look forward to the next show to drop here soon. Here, all the listeners who are listening to the show. And I want to thank our listeners for listening to another episode of the Capital Gains Tax Solutions podcast, where we believe most high net worth individuals and those who help them struggle with clarifying their capital gains tax deferral options. Not having a clear plan is the enemy, and using a proven tax deferral strategy is the best way to grow your wealth. Thanks so much.
You have just listened to another information-packed episode of Capital Gains Tax Solutions with Brett Swarts. We hope you enjoyed today's show and found it helpful. Visit capitalgainstaxsolutions.com to access the show notes and to access more resources. Don't forget to leave a review and join us again next time.